guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Carol Tichie. Caribou. Hey. In today's video, I'll be reviewing this foundation, which is the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation. Now, shout out to Nemo of Nutty Princess for buying me this foundation. She was vacationing in KL, Kuala Lumpur, with her family, and she took her time out to do this errand for me. So thank you, Nemo. Nutty Princess is her business page. I'll put the link down below so that you can go check it out. She has hair and hair products or hair accessories. It's like a hair shop, an online shop. So I'll put the link down below, and let's get into this video. Okay, so let's get into the claims. I'll be reading straight from their website. So they claim that it's shockingly lightweight. Okay, it's waterproof, pigmented AF. Yes, that's what they said, AF. And it's creamy, liquidy. I guess they're talking about the consistency, and it's a matte finish. Now, we are yet to debunk those claims. This is my first time using this product. I haven't used it before. I know I said I'll use it a couple of times and then tell you guys what's up, what's the deal, but I didn't get the time to do that. So I hope we can just do this together. Yeah, I bought this foundation for 2,150 Kenya shillings. Now, remember I said this is from KL, so if you convert that money to Kenya shillings, that's how it comes. But on their website, this product goes for $15. So I'll have to see their shipping, if they ship to Kenya. I didn't see that. I'll just put it down here if I go back and check. But they do have an offer for free shipping if it's over $25. Now I don't know if that is for the like Americans, and then if it's international shipping, it's a little bit higher. I'll confirm and let you guys know. But for $25 with free shipping, I'm like, yes. All right, so the shade range is amazing. They have 45 shades, and the shades are equally distributed throughout like different skin tones, which is amazing. Like Clinique, borrow a page from NYX. So yeah, I'm impressed with their shade range. Now, when it comes to their packaging, guys, you saw my previous video which I did the foundation swatch. It comes in a pump, and it's a glass bottle, and it comes with a pump. Love that, because now a pump is usually very easy for you to like regulate how much you're putting out. So you'd say, let me do 2 pumps, and then it's very sanitary. There's nothing going in here, so it remains like very clean. So yeah, I like that for the packaging. When it comes to consistency, we'll have to put it on, so let's do that. I'll be using the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop mattifying primer. I know you shouldn't do a matte primer with a matte foundation, but I'm kind of willing to put it to the test since you're still in quarantine. The only place I'm planning to go is to the supermarket to get some food, because I'm kind of running out of food. Yeah, so let's put that to the test. Matte on matte. How does it feel when it's matte on matte, matte on matte? So let's get into prepping. It's so hard for it to come out, but it is. I will concentrate it more on my T-zone, because that's usually my problem area. Around the perimeter of my face, it's usually the dry part of my face, so I would put it there. But on my T-zone is where the oils break out throughout the day. So yes, so for the foundation, I'll be doing 2 pumps. Let me start with 2 pumps and see where that goes. So at the back of my hand, I'll do 2 pumps. Now in person, this foundation is very red and it's kind of deep compared to my face. And on camera it doesn't look as red or as deep. In fact, it looks like it could be my perfect shade, but okay, it does have a scent. Interesting. Okay, so from what I see, I'll need like another pump for my forehead. So now this, if you can see, if I feel like this shade is a bit too, it's a tad dark. Like if I could have gotten like, let's say cappuccino instead of like deep spice, it would have been like a better match. But let's just see. How I feel about this foundation is it will eventually balance out once I use the NYX concealer, because this is a little bit lighter than my chest, so this will work in balancing it out. But you can see once it settles into the skin, you can see that it's a tad bit darker. Let me add another pump for my forehead. Now the motion that I use for my hairline is like pulling it from applying it while the action is like towards my face like this, and not away, towards my face. If you can see, it's a bit dark, but let's see how it balances it out. Okay, so not three pumps, maybe 4 pumps, because I'm about to add another pump. You can see once it settles into my skin, you can see it's a little bit red, it's getting darker. Does it oxidize? Right, 1 more pump, so 4 pumps for the whole face. And I'm a brows before before foundation kind of girl, because I know that is like usually the debate that is out there within the makeup community, like, are you brows before or brows after? I'm usually brows before, but I'll go back and touch up my brows after the foundation. So yeah, wow. So when it comes to like application, considering it's a matte foundation, you can really work with it. Like it doesn't dry down on you. But you can't work the way I was working with Nini, with Clinique. It will dry down on you before you're done blending. But yeah, this is it. So I feel like a shade up would work for me. Would be like my ideal shade. But let's keep going. So far, I love the matte finish. What? My face is so matte, like I don't feel like I need to set it with powder. Can you guys see? Whoa! Oh, I am impressed. Next. So what has ended up happening is that the concealer has dried down. So I'm just going to use the hydrating MAC Fix Plus. I think this is the original formula. Now this is what I'm going to use to try and like wet the whole situation so that I can blend it down. Whoa! So for the concealer, you need to work fast or you'll have a very patchy blend. But you see, the concealer has been blended to non-existence because it's so close to my shade. Like how it is on the NYX, on the bottle, doesn't translate to it's way darker compared to like what you once you apply it on your skin, it just blends into my skin basically. So yeah, that concealer is doing nothing in terms of like brightening, and I was hoping it was going to balance. So let me use a different concealer for this. Hey guys, I'm back and I'm just from shooting a whole other video, styling video for this hair. So stay tuned for that. I don't know which one is going to go up first, but yes, check-in time 1:20 and your girl is looking matte. So you okay? So the nose, yeah, the nose is trying to be a little bit shiny. But I don't even want to talk about my forehead because I've been styling my hair, so hair has been rubbing my forehead back and forth. But so far so good, doesn't look bad. I don't feel like I need to touch up. Let me look at the mirror. Mirror. I don't feel like I need to touch up. But yes, it's breaking at the nose area. The nose area is but so far so good. I think it looks really good. Okay guys, so I'm back for another long wear test. Yeah, so right now it's 6:38. I had to wait until everywhere is quiet. The kids are not playing outside. My neighbor is not banging on the wall because he's constructing. So now is the time that it has actually calmed down so that I can speak. All right, so when it comes, listen, skia too. Like seriously. Okay, anyway, so the application can be made better if you do something like a hydrating primer or an facial oil right before you do the foundation, because it does need some more work because it's full coverage and you might get streaks here and there. So that's what I noticed throughout as I wore my makeup. The coverage is not full, it's kind of medium, but you can build it to full, so you can do a couple of pumps and then it will be full. That's what I noticed because I needed 4 pumps. I'm like, 4 pumps? Normally you just need 2 pumps, but 4 pumps is kind of a lot. So medium to full coverage. When it comes to creasing, I didn't notice a lot of creasing. Creasing was there, but not that much. Like I've experienced a lot of creasing, like it's there, but when I powder it, it kind of like disappears. So considering I've worn this for like 7 to 8 hours and the creasing is very minimal, especially on my smile lines, that's a good thing. Oh, another thing is I feel like it brought out the texture of my skin. The mattifying process just brought, like, it highlighted the imperfections of my skin. So I definitely wouldn't advise you to use a mattifying primer. I would suggest you use a hydrating primer or a facial oil, like I said before. This foundation is okay. I've done the transfer test. You saw me do the transfer test, and I was like, is this powder or is this the foundation? So what I think I should do is this. Let me put on some, just kidogo on my hand, and then we see, like, I'll try to blend it out kabisa, and then let it dry down as we speak, and then by the end of the towards the end of the video we'll check. When it comes to flashback, I don't think this foundation gives you flashback. For me, I think it's the concealer that I use that could potentially give me flashback. That's what I noticed with this concealer. I don't like it. That's why I don't show you guys the concealer, because no. So I don't want to promote it because I don't like it, but yes, I don't think it's a nice concealer. Now we will, okay, now I've tried the NYX concealer and it didn't do much for me. In fact, I found that it was drying down very fast. So I would suggest a more creamier concealer for this matte, this level of matte. So I'm on the hunt for a good concealer right now. This foundation does oxidize like crazy. You guys saw how my face just turned into like a totally different shade. Yes, so it does oxidize, but I didn't mind because since I don't have a contour, I wanted to use the foundation as a contour. Yeah, highlight the highest points and then just leave the rest to serve as a contour. But I don't know, I feel like this concealer kind of let me down. This concealer is the kind that will give you flashback. I already told you that this foundation does have a scent, but the scent wears off. Like it doesn't linger for long. So by around 2 hours, you won't even smell the scent of the foundation. And the scent is very mild. It's not a strong scent. Now, when it comes to the ingredients, and this is one of the things that made me like take my sweet time before starting to review foundations, is because I am afraid that these foundations might break me out. I've stayed for such a long time without getting breakouts from foundations. So I'm kind of like scared. So I'm going to pace myself when it comes to these foundation reviews. I've checked NYX's ingredients before even purchasing it, because I had to do my due diligence not to purchase anything that I won't use based on my standards. So yeah, so the foundation has pretty clean ingredients. It doesn't have any comedogenic ingredients, meaning ingredients that can potentially cause acne. So that is good. They don't use any harmful preservatives, so that's also good. So for a drugstore product, I am really impressed by their formulation. I mean, their ingredients list. Inatuliza roho. So wearability, you can see, guys, this is 8 hours, potentially 8 hours. Ignore the forehead because of the hair. You see, I told you guys I had done a hair tutorial. Yeah, but if you check out the cheeks, if I look through my mirror, like, I think 8 hours is max. Like, don't push it past 8 hours. 8 hours is max. I recommend this foundation if you're oily combination skin. If you're dry skin, stay away. Just tell you that, just stay away, because if it emphasizes my texture and I'm oily, I can imagine what it will do to a person who has dry skin, you know. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the next one. Mwah.